Hi, I'm Evelyn Brown, a cattlewoman from Cullman, Alabama. I'll be demonstrating today Lickety-Split sweet and sour beef. This is a National Beef Cook-Off recipe, and you can find this recipe on our website, beefcookoff.org. And this video is funded by the Beef Checkoff. Okay, we're going to be adding 1 cup of rice to 2 1/4 cups water with a tablespoon of butter. This recipe calls for quinoa, but we're using whole grain brown rice as a substitute. You can use either one that you have. Give that a stir, and then we'll cover that and reduce the heat down to low and let that simmer for about 25 minutes. Next, I'll be making the sauce that we'll add to the stir fry. We're going to include the juice from a 20-ounce can of chucked pineapples, 1 cup of salsa, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And we're going to stir this generously till all of the cornstarch is mixed in very well. And that is our sauce for our stir fry. This recipe uses 1 pound of top round steak. I'm going to show you how to properly cut the beef. It's important to always cut beef across the grain. I'll begin cutting the round steak in half lengthwise. Then I'm slicing each half across the grain in 2/4 inch thick strips. You want to cut the beef strips the same size so it cooks consistently. You can partially freeze steaks for about 30 minutes for easier slicing. Round steak is a lean beef cut with a total fat content of only 4.9 grams for a 3-ounce cooked serving. You want to wash your hands in hot soapy water before and after handling raw meat and other fresh foods. Keep raw meat and meat juices away from other foods, both in the refrigerator and during preparation. Wash all utensils, cutting surfaces, and counters with hot soapy water after contact with raw meat. Keep your carving board separate from other food preparation areas. Now I'll be cutting the red and green peppers into strips. And you always want to make sure that you use a clean knife and a clean cutting board for this. Now we have our sliced peppers. Before I begin stir frying the beef, what we're going to do is toast some almonds. I'm going to add those to our skillet. It's a large skillet over medium heat. Once I add those in, they will toast pretty quickly. So you kind of want to make sure you keep them stirred. And they're slightly brown. Go ahead and take those off the heat. And now we have our toasted almonds. I'm ready to begin cooking the stir fry. And I will begin by cooking the beef first. Using the same large non-stick skillet that I've set the temperature to medium-high and heated the pan before adding the oil. Once the oil is added, I immediately add half of the sliced beef. You want to only cook half the beef at a time to properly brown the outside and avoid steaming the meat. And this causes a gray color and loses juices from the meat into the pan. I'm going to cook the beef for 1 minute. Then turn it over and cook the second side for 1 minute. The outside surface should no longer be pink. Quickly remove the cooked beef from the skillet and repeat this with 2 teaspoons of oil and the remaining beef. Now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of oil to the skillet and stir frying the pepper strips and the pineapple for 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'll add the cooked beef back to the skillet, along with the sauce. I'll stir this while it cooks for about 2 to 3 minutes. Here is the finished product. We have Lickety-Split sweet and sour beef. We're going to add some toasted almonds to that. This makes 6 servings, and this is a great weeknight meal for you and your family to enjoy. Check out our website at beefcookoff.org, and thank you.